G Shagarax, so it couldn't have been worse.
No, it literally can't be worse.
Hey, yo, put your pussy on the phone.
Articulate this without fucking...
We'd all be able to smash a blue to it. Something funny?
Oh, yeah.
Something funny?
Lucas, are you sure about this topic?
I was absolutely...
Do you eat a cat?
What the fuck?
She broke my heart.
Oh, get fucked, was he? Yeah.
You couldn't even grab a turkey's neck, and that thing's massive.
No, I didn't say I was going to strangle it. I'd beat it.
Oh, kind of. You were in a polyamorous relationship.
By accident. I didn't plan to be.
You should be miserable right now.
Shush.
Right. So,
Yep.
Schmucks.
Is
What's
Matt
the
doing
deal?
the intro? What's this?
I think so.
Matt,
Has
does
he
the intro.
taken the lead?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Shmodcast. No.
That is our intro.
We're
You should.
what
You
episode
should.
are we
You
on
could have
now?
at least kept it going. This is 27,
7? 8?
I think.
7. Because I still need to do the one from 26.
And we come with a brand new game.
Never played before. Never done.
Never played ever in the history of humankind. It's called. What's it called,
Yep.
Lucas?
Oh, fuck. What is it called?
Tell me. Or
Would you
don't.
truth to me without lie?
Yeah.
Mayhaps.
Would you tell the truth to me?
Fuck off. That's so shit.
That's so crap. We can't do that. Would it be possible if you could maybe tell
Would
a
you mind
lie? Dearest,
Can you-
Mother Dearest, could you give us the answer?
It's called That's Cap.
Or
Oh.
what? That's cap
Oh,
or
shit.
not?
That's actually kind of good.
Yeah, that works, yeah.
That's
We're not
actually
American.
kinda good, I like that.
We're not American. Can we have a British
Well, I am at
version?
the moment. I've got the flannel.
It's
That's
this is
bullshit.
it's kind of a mix between Would I Lie to You and but it's on the
Spectrum.
is it a well-known game of 2 lies 1 truth? Anyway.
No. That's cap.
That's Cap.
Every single time you say it, you have to do it in an American accent. Your worst American accent.
That's Cap.
That's cap.
Hello guys, welcome back.
We've
I was
already
just
done
doing
that.
We've already
I
done
was
that.
just doing like an intro to like the
Mm.
the TV
Can you
show.
be asked to do
like
a whole like,
cameras
game
like
show thing?
panning.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Welcome to the game show. That's Cap. Hosted by
That's cap.
Nick Parrott, Lucas
Nick Parrott.
Poole,
Oh.
and
Matthew Middleton.
thank you. I was about to say. I'm not going to introduce
Up for
everybody.
grabs is a
My
brand new,
arse.
What did you
brand
say?
new arse. A brand new arse.
And brand new arse with no miles
The
on it.
lucky winner.
Full service history.
Okay,
Full
quickly.
service
Aim of the game.
history.
Aim of the game.
Yeah.
Someone. Well, I'm gonna make 3 statements. You guys are gonna question all of them. Gonna try and weed out which one is the truth out of them. There are 2 lies. 3 statements. 1 of them is true. 2 of them are lies. Good luck.
We go to our first contestant, Matthew Middleton.
Oh, am I? Oh, wait, am I? I thought Nick was going.
I don't know. I
first.
don't care.
I'll
I don't
go
care.
first. I'll go first.
Nick's
I'll
going
go
first.
Nick really wants to do this, so I figured I'd let him go first.
We should have like breakout rooms where me and Matt discuss about you here and then come back.
yeah,
Like a jury.
yeah. You turn off your camera when we have a discussion, so you can't give away.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm just going to read them all out, or do you want to? I read one out, you question it. I read another, you question it, and then the last one question it. Or do I read them all and you just question which?
Right, read them all. Read them separately. We'll do brief if we feel like we need to question things. Brief, and then at the end, if we actually like tackle those. You know what I mean? Matt
No.
knows what I mean. Matt knows what I mean. He nodded. So basically, you read one by one. We do like if there's something obvious that we're like, oh, what the fuck? We want to know this. No, actually, fuck it. We'll just do it at the end.
No, because
Carry
the
on.
idea is you are going to question it. What, one at a time?
Yeah, do one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. Okay, first one. So, I broke.
That's cap. No.
You can't lose already.
I broke Amy's new watch on her birthday when she got it, but pretended that it came like that. And so so that she could send it back and got another.
Oh, I was going to say bullshit, but then the whole thing of like you can send it back and get another.
Well, no, you don't decide now, okay, whether that's bullshit or not. You do it at the end.
Right, what sort of watch was it?
Carry on.
Well, you know the one. Do you know the one I speak of? The one that she wears now, the
The
colourful
one I
one.
speak of. No.
Did she not show you the one with the 3 colours and they like sometimes overlap and it's quite difficult to read?
Oh yes, I love that watch. That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? She got it last year on her birthday. But so we were in her living room. Everyone, like her family was over. Like we were going to go to York afterwards. And she got it from her parents. And it for some reason, right, and it's in this nice box, but it came in that shit, that fucking plastic that you need to, it says, like, you need to fucking cut with scissors. And the ones that you get scissors in, like, you can't fucking cut
That
open
you
because you
can't
bought
cut
the
'cause it's
scissors
too
to get the
tight.
scissors. So I go into the kitchen to open them. And, what?
Lucas, what are you
Jonas
doing
just
in the
called me.
background?
Jonas just called me and said someone's chasing him. Sorry, Nick. I'm so confused. What?
What's going
Are we witnessing a live kidnapping?
I don't
Yeah.
know. What's occurring? We're doing the podcast.
Yeah, but why would he call?
No, it's all right. Say hi.
Let's Joe. Hello.
Who's this? Hello.
So, the watch.
Right, Jonah, I'm going to have to go because we're doing an absolute podcast. Are you not talking to mum and dad? Sorry, boys.
It's all right. No, we can just pause. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Bye! What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm getting
Bro.
chased.
He called me once and it came up on my laptop and I was like, I'm not going to answer because we're doing the podcast. And then he just
Yeah.
kept calling me. Fucking mole rat. Well, Jonah's got a cameo, his first cameo in the podcast. Jesus
As a-
Christ.
As a
No,
person getting
No, he walked
kidnapped.
past naked once, actually. And you were like, Jonah just walked past naked.
Did he?
It was when you
Yeah.
were like, oh, I'll leave the door open, it's fine. And we were both telling you, like, shut the door. And he was like, he walked past.
I didn't realize, why would Jonah call me? Like, you're being chased. He was legging it as well.
But why is his thought, oh, you know what will save me? We gotta call my big brother.
Call Luke.
Yeah, he'll come all the way there.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Sorry. I'm
watch.
so sorry about that.
It's okay.
Special watch
Yeah.
with multiple colours that means
No,
you
yeah,
can't
no,
read it.
I was listening.
But then you can't open it because the plastic's too tight around the watch, and then apparently the scissors don't work.
So like when the scissors are fine, but it's that fucking awful plastic. And I obviously did not have a very good grip, fucking cutting. And then, when you're like, oh, it's just so really putting effort in, and it fucking slipped out of my hand. And there was only one way it could have fallen that it would break, and it fell like flat because the watch sticks out a little bit. If it had fallen on the side or anything else, the plastic would have saved it. Fell fucking flat on the floor. And I was like, fuck. I was really hoping the plastic had saved it, but picked it up. Looked fine. No scratch or, crack or anything. But there was a little like shake. There was something loose in there. I was like, fuck's sake. I was like, I didn't have the balls to say I dropped it. I would have maybe if it was just Amy, but her whole family was there. Parents, grandparents, like brother and sister, everything else. Like, I can't do this. So I just went in and just like, oh, there's a little rattle. Is it meant to do that? And they were all going, oh no, actually, did it come like that? And I'm going, yeah, I didn't notice it before, but it's.
Can
I don't know.
Can I
Go
phone
on.
a friend?
What can you phone Amy?
You're phoning.
Just call up Amy.
I thought you were going to phone Jonah and say, "Oh, I know you're getting kidnapped right now, but can you answer this question for us?"
No. Okay, that's very intricate. Very intricate.
Next,
Right, next. I'm gonna base it all on your next lot.
Okay. I once got scammed out of £1,000.
you.
Bullshit.
Me.
On to the next.
Yeah, next one.
No,
Okay.
go on. Give us a story.
Go on.
Give us a little tiny rundown.
A little story. Okay.
little bit.
Tiny. So we're in Mill
Wait,
Street.
can I ask a question first? Did you get the money back?
Well,
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Describe.
You've
Okay,
got
okay,
30
okay.
seconds. Go.
Well, we want to drag this out for an hour, right? This whole game. So
We're 10 minutes in, mate. Fine.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
fine.
true. That's true.
And I've got loads.
Look, well, here we go.
Right,
So
your 30 seconds are up.
it was
Sorry.
January 2021. The lockdown just happened. So Lucas, you're not in Mill Street. Matt, you weren't either. More were you? Maybe no, you might have been.
Lockdown, I would have been.
Yeah. So it was just me and Amy was here though, but she was in your room, Lucas, doing her work. I'm doing my assessments for uni, and I get this call from Nationwide saying, "Oh, there's been like some suspicious activity on your card, like in I don't know somewhere, and you need to transfer your money into a new account and get it. Well, for it to be safe, and what, blah blah blah. Long story short, do a transfer, £1,000 gone, and I only realised, like, Amy came in. I was stressing. Amy came in, like, what's going on? I was like, I think I was so uncomfortable the whole way. I wasn't sure what to do, but I did it. And then she was like, mate, what are you doing? Like, that was a scam so clearly. And then fucking, yeah,
Right.
gone.
Got unlucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
No more questions?
No,
No.
Okay.
not sold.
No.
Next auction.
I only moved in with you two in second year because my first choice dropped out.
I'm going to leave. I'll see you boys later.
Right, on that note. Right, go on.
Wait.
Spill the beans.
Hang on. That's baffled me now. Who was your first choice? Was it Maisie and them lot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. That's baffled me because I didn't think the watch story was true, but I don't think the last two are true.
Yeah, I didn't think the watch story was true as well, but I don't think the last one's true either. Because I remember you saying that you prefer to be in Mill Street.
Yes, you did. You said I would prefer to live with you two than those lot because of when you've been round.
It's easier because it's closer to the college.
Are you talking with the last story? Are you talking about Mill Street or 14
Mill
Penny
Street.
Toes?
Mill Street.
Mill Street.
Yeah.
So I only heard about you live. Oh, I can't even remember.
It was
You said-
after first. Well, yeah, obviously after first year, but during first year, we were talking about moving in together, and we were going to.
Is this why you said you were nervous on the thing? Because this is the truth. Matt,
You've got to turn off your camera because poker face Nick is gonna.
No.
Have you-
It's part of
have
it. To be fair, I'm not even looking for a poker face.
Have you any questions?
Why would you do this to me? No.
What, like, I don't know. Just ask.
I'm gonna say.
No,
So,
don't give your. Okay.
What?
Don't give your vote just yet.
No, I'm not saying what. I'm just
Okay.
like giving reasons. I'm
You're
discussing with
giving
Matt.
your thoughts,
You're not
Okay.
part
Oh,
of
okay,
this.
sorry.
decision
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Matt, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So the obvious thing is Nick is not stupid enough to get scammed out of £1,000.
Yes.
If someone goes, for it to be safe, you have to put it into a different account. That's daft behaviour.
Yeah, that's not.
Especially if it's like, because you keep the same sort code when you have the same bank account number. I think you keep the same sort code but change the account number. So realistically, you'd have the same sort code if it was part of your your bank or your account. So I think that one's fake, and also he's not a silly goose. I really hope the last one's a lie, but you put far too much detail into the first one. He put far too much detail into the first one. I'm always like, well, there's like,
It could be
or
double
was
bluff.
he bluffing? Is it double bluff? I'm gonna say.
Are you
truth.
casting your vote? Are you happy you've got enough information?
So why do you want to? What was your reasoning for not wanting to live with us in priority?
It wasn't that I didn't want to live with you. It was just I was going to live with them.
He
was
was because me, Eleanor, and Matt, we went to go for a house viewing, didn't we?
We did.
We went for a house viewing on our own, and then didn't Nick jump on afterwards
Yes.
or something? Or was that third year?
That was second year. That wasn't first year.
No, because after second year, I was like, yeah, I don't mind living with you guys again.
Don't
Like,
mind.
it was fucking sick. Yeah, I fucking knew you'd pick up on that little. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is cool.
Mm.
But it was.
Matt,
first year
what are
and
you
second year.
thinking? Yeah, Matt, what are you thinking?
I'm not too sure actually. The
Hmm.
watch story. I don't know. That's too like there's so much information that it makes me think that he's came up with this story and that's why he was nervous because he's wondering whether he can convince us, or he's nervous that he's actually told the truth about the fact that he wanted to live with somebody else first year when
Actually, no. Yeah, no. I think the third one's the one that's a lot. Oh,
True.
it's the truth. Because I feel like if it wasn't with ill intent. It was just, it happened to be that he was friends with them and us. And then he was like, I'm going to go with them. And then something must have happened. And then ooh, baby. I don't know.
But the thing is, though, if we vote for that, then we're technically saying that we didn't want to live with him in first year.
Can we guess different?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, I think.
Well,
yeah,
like
what
you
are
two don't
gonna-
have to agree. Yeah, no.
No. Matt, what are you
would I
saying?
lie to you? You're two different teams.
Yeah, that's
You can
true.
discuss together, obviously, but
Matt, what are you saying?
I don't know. I want to say watch, but I don't want to say watch.
Well, take your pick. And I'll pick the
I
other
honestly
one.
thought you'd ask more questions than this.
Well,
I'm a bit
to be
like-
honest,
Yeah, no,
My-
it's fair enough. Like we're already 15 minutes in, and
you've been rather concise as well.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you, to
pretty.
be
It's
fair.
quite hard to like. I don't know what else I can question you about, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the third one is the truth and the others two are the lie.
The third one
I'm
is the
locked in.
truth.
The third
Matt,
one is the truth.
Are you gonna?
I'm going to
Go
stick with
against
the
him?
loyalty, and I'm going to go for one.
Can I just
You-
say the reason why is I feel like you've thrown that in as a curveball to be like, oh, they wouldn't want to believe it, so they wouldn't pick it.
Right.
But then I feel like it wasn't within intent in the first place. I think it was just things happened to happen. So
Okay.
it's like, I think. What you saying?
Matt, and you're saying
I'm
the
just saying
watch
the
is the
opposite of what
truth.
Luke is saying. Yeah,
Go on then.
I don't
Mate,
think the
my
watch
heart
is
is
true.
beating so fast right now
Why?
because
It's not. He did do the. It's the £1,000, isn't it?
I got fucking scammed.
He did.
I am the dumbest schmuck in the world.
No,
I got-
wait,
I
actually.
got fucking scammed. Yes, and it was almost 2,000.
I feel like you
if-
told me this.
I thought
Maybe.
you would have told me this.
I
That's
know,
why
I
I
don't-
didn't.
I think you
I
did.
was because I'm so fucking embarrassed.
The only reason I didn't think it was that was
I've not
because-
told my
yeah.
parents. I've not told. This is the first time, genuinely the first time anyone other than Amy knows.
Maybe I told me them.
Genuinely,
I thought it was something
What?
else. I thought you told me something
No.
else. Then maybe that was.
I was, right. Okay, let me just.
When
Plead my
was
case
The
a
this?
little
amount
bit.
of stress.
I was
that
fucking. It was the day before a deadline. It was like the music.
Yeah,
It was like the performance
what
one.
year was it? What year was it?
It was genuinely in
second year.
January 2021. So we were in Mill Street, second
Uh-huh.
year.
Yeah.
And it's the January like assessments, and I'm in my room fucking like working my ass off. Amy's in your room, Lucas, fucking just doing whatever, doing her work. I'm stressing because I'm like, fucking, this work is due tomorrow.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden I get this call. I get this call and I'm like stressed, like that on top of everything. I just got so overwhelmed. And the whole time I was like, I was shitting myself. Like, no. I even read the card reader and like, oh, it says you don't ask, like you would never ask to do online.
That's
So I
what
was like,
thinking.
but then he was like, oh, but due to like, they have a fucking reason for everything, right? So he came, oh, it's because of COVID. Like we couldn't do it in branch or whatever, you know, like they're smart. They're not fucking dumb. They know exactly what to say.
What was the number? Do you remember what it started with?
Yeah, we're gonna beat him up.
I think
No.
it was, no, I know what you mean. I think I remember it being,
Was it like a landline looking number?
it was the nationwide like contact number.
What?
So like they can, like there was something about like they can imitate it or something. I can't remember.
Mate, that's one hell of an
'Cause-
operation.
because-
Mate, they
Fucking
fucking got
hell.
me.
But
They
like usually
fucking got me.
with scam numbers, you can tell because you go on a website and there's like a website where you just type
Yeah,
it in.
no,
and
it wasn't
it
just
shows
a
how many
random-
people it's called, and then it's like literally goes, well, it's obviously a
No,
fucking
it-
scam. Don't be a
it was
dipshit.
genuinely a nation. It was a nationwide number,
That is
And-
terrifying.
mate. I was,
At least it wasn't a Nigerian prince. At least it wasn't that bad.
but yeah.
Well, it
So,
could have been.
but I'm okay saying it because I went through this. I went through these solicitors. Right. I don't know what. I mean, I was fucking desperate. I was like, well, so it was. I'm fucking explaining this awfully. It was just before or soon before rent was going to go out. So I just transferred all my money into that nationwide account before rent before rent, because usually it sits in my Santander. And it was like literally a couple of days before. So $2,000 was sat in my account waiting to leave for rent. And then I genuinely did send both $2,000. And after the first one went and the second one wasn't coming through, they kept like pestering me like, where is it? Where is it? And that's when I was like, I was getting more and more like, oh fuck, what have I done? And then that's when Amy comes in like, mate. And I was a mess for the next week. I was fucking fuming. I can't believe how stupid I was. How fucking it's honestly awful. And
£1,000 is a lot of money.
Lucas, when you just sat there going, nah, Nick's not dumb enough to fall for some stupid scam like that. I was like,
Sorry, I apologise.
No, I know.
No, it's
but-
easy though. It is.
But the one thing that why I'm like actually thinking it's okay to say this is like it happens to anyone. Like they happen to catch me in a vulnerable like part, and it just all fell together, and I fucking fell for it.
I mean,
but thankfully,
Jesus Christ.
well, I was going to say, thankfully the second payment never went through. Amy was like, "Oh, freeze your card." I was like, "Okay," did that. And then I got a call from like Nationwide the next morning, like, "Oh, we've seen this activity, like what's happened?" And I was like, I think I've been scammed. And she was like, oh, okay, let me just see what's happened. And she said, yeah, I think your girlfriend might have saved you like 1,100 or whatever. Still losing 1,000 is fucking shit, but better than 2,000.
Wait, did you lose it then?
I lost 1,000, but then, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to say. I went through the solicitors they were advertising like no win, no fee, right? Or
Yeah.
so I was like, well, there's nothing to lose. I fucking sent everything, went over months. Finally, I basically got refunded from Nationwide, and they were all like, oh, you didn't, support enough. You weren't like the scam line, for some reason, the scam helpline was closed after like 6 p.m. But it should be 24/7. Like what?
Yeah.
You can get scammed anyway. So yeah, I got £700 back. £300 is gone because the £300 they took that as fee, right? I got £1,000
Right.
refunded. I paid them 300, like 30% for the work they did. So kind of cool.
That's
But yeah,
scary.
I fucking got you.
But you got in the end.
You
Who
got
actually
so
I
loses?
did. Who is the real loser? Me. Yeah,
Oh, that
watch out for
sucks.
scams,
That's
people.
Yeah,
They
I
are
mean-
they are
hell.
fucking real.
Did you know the scam that happened in for the emails all across the college?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elcom, that happened,
Yeah.
didn't it?
I fell for that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Not because
I didn't- I
not
didn't
because
check
it
my
was
emails,
like
so
it
I
was
didn't see
it was
it.
genuinely just I looked at it and I was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was just in a rush, so I just answered it as quickly as possible. And then I realised I just gave my email to a random, and I'd clocked it.
Yeah, because you don't. Yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
But also, I never had you were my first choice to live with, so you can relax. You can
rest
you can sit happy. Yeah.
See, I trusted.
Nice one.
I went for watch.
Yeah.
I went for the stupid drop another watch.
So that's a point for neither of us, actually. That's
Yep.
a point for Nick.
For me.
Point for Nick. Nice one. Right. Shall I go next or?
Yeah.
Matt, you want me to
Well,
go?
unless Matt wants.
I'll
Go for it, Lucas. Go.
So, when I was living at my old house, I think I was probably 7. We got boomerangs from we had to, like, my dad's cousin lives in Australia, and they brought back some boomerangs, and it was like, oh, lovely. They were like little plywood things. They were a bit shit, but whatever. They were boomerangs. We're giving them a good old toss. It was fantastic. Fucking laying them about. And then I remember, I don't know if you get this, but this morbid curiosity or this, like, you know when you're standing over a tall building and you go, oh, what if I jumped?
Yeah.
Like that kind of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right? Jonah was about 50 metres away from me. Bear in mind, we're absolute children. He was
old?
like 50 metres,
7.
probably like 7. Yeah,
Okay.
7-ish. He's like 50 metres away from me. And he's like walking back towards the house. And I'm like, I couldn't hit him with this boomerang. Right? For some reason, this overtook. I was a kid, so I don't know. Fucking launched it. It perfectly went flat, started going up, and went straight into his back. Right? Big old gash in his back. And I did the whole thing of like, holy shit! Oh, don't tell mum. I'll let you hit me or something like that. Whole fucking shit. Bear in mind, he's like got a gash in his back,
And he's
like,
what,
a fucking
5 or 6?
yeah. He's 6 at that point, 5, whatever. Crying his eyes out. I don't actually remember what happened after that because it was such a long time ago. But I remember just that happening. There was I don't remember like going to hospital or anything like that. It obviously can't have been that bad. But I remember it just going and like just like hitting his back and leaving this massive strip.
Yeah.
Right. So that's story 1. Any questions?
Was he shirtless?
Yeah, he was. It was summer, I think, and we were just
Okay.
outside.
These Australian boomerangs.
Well, I mean,
Did you
they're
say?
just boomerangs?
The
They're probably
wooden
some
boomerangs.
tourist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just
Back in
boomerangs.
the-
They were a bit shit.
Wooden.
They were like plywood when you pull them apart. Like they got
Oh.
wet. One of them got wet once, and you could just pull it apart. It was a bit shit. But when it's
And they were-
dry, it's fucking hard.
And they were sharp.
No, they weren't sharp. So
Okay.
I
They'd be
think it's
blunt.
just the force. Well, they weren't blunt. I don't know. They were sharp enough to like. Obviously, they need to slice through the air, don't they?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they were that sharp. I guess they were like
Yeah.
kind of ridged. Yeah.
Is 7-year-old Lucas fucking hench enough
Launching
to
it.
fucking...
That's the question. But that did happen.
Okay.
Or did
That did happen.
it?
Matt, have you any question?
I feel like I've heard a story like that from you before.
Oh. So is he just on the line of truth? Like some part of that might be true, but he's lying maybe about the gash
I
part.
feel like he's
I'm-
hit his brother
I'm-
before by accident.
No, no, I'm doing false truth or full lie. I'm
Oh,
doing like one
okay.
or the other.
Okay.
So make it kind of really, not obvious because you wouldn't know anyway, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
next one.
Next one, right. I need to look down my list. Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Mm.
I've been secretly smoking tobacco semi-regularly for the past 6 months, and I kept it from both of you.
That's a lie.
that is a fucking good one as well.
That's a lie.
Because I know, no, it could
The thing
be.
is, if it's me saying that,
Pro-
I can't
it
get away with
probably
that.
is.
But when it's Lucas, it's still
No.
a little bit of me that thinks it's a complete and utter bullshit. But
No, because I know, because he. Okay, how much are we saying? How
When I say semi-regular, like 3 a week sometimes.
three cigs a week
Three
or 3
cigs a week.
packs? Okay,
3 cigs, not 3
3
packs.
packs. He's a chain
And-
smoker.
and
Or maybe 4.
You,
Like between 3 and 5, I'd probably
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Is it
And
social?
mostly when I'm drunk. It was mostly when I got drunk. or when I drink a bit, I kind of crave it a bit, and then it started
Yeah.
creeping into when I wasn't
See,
drunk.
that bit is true because like sometimes he has had one, and he likes the little rush. Was it your own tobacco or was it always someone else's?
Originally, it was whose was it? It was Neil's to begin with. He had a pouch, and he was like,
Yeah.
like he was trying to
rolling.
give up, roll up. And I had some papers and some fucking filters, and I was just like, well, if you don't want it, I'll have it, and I'll smoke it every now and then. And then I'm getting a bit more like, now I've got it, I kind of fancy it more.
Yeah. Wait, so it was
and-
Neil's pouch, but then
So
did
it
he leave
was,
it or
yeah.
something?
And then so he said I can have it, and it was like fuck all of a pouch. And I had like that week I had a few, and then I ended up buying some the week after once I finished that, and I was like,
You bought your own
like
fresh pack.
yeah, I'd never done it before as well. It was really weird. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, could I have 50 grams of that one? I was like, I didn't know what to say.
So you've been hiding it from us, but have you been hiding it from your parents as well?
No one knows about this.
Emily?
She smelt it on me before, and I've just said it's her brother because Joel smokes.
Oh.
And I've just been like, I was chatting to Joel earlier because they live their rooms are right next to each other.
Yeah.
This is bloody scary. I don't like this.
You almost got caught by Emily, but you had a quick.
Well, yeah, she's questioned it. I think she sussed it out, to be fair, but yeah.
Okay.
I've told her an excuse.
Okay.
I don't like
Matt,
this.
have you got anything else you want to?
Well, I mean, the only thing I can add is the fact that you two are too good at lying at the moment.
Oh yeah, because at least one of these is a lie, isn't it? So I must have lied at least one of them. And
You
can't
have
suss
to
it
have
out.
lied.
I
one,
was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Last
Next
one.
I've crashed my dad's truck into a hedgerow and dented the front left panel. And I had to use his heat gun that he had in the back to then push it out again.
Fucking hell. Wait. So like to warm the metal, so you could.
It's
Like when.
plastic. It's
was it?
plastic trim on the front, yeah. Plastic trim on the
Wait,
front.
so what
You
was
just
the
warm it
heat
up a
thing?
bit.
What was the heat thing for?
It makes it more malleable.
Okay, I thought that was just metal that did that. Because
You'd have to
plastic.
do it for a long time for metal. Mate, if
No,
I'm
but you know
if
when
I'm
they pour
heating-
when they pour water like and then they go.
Oh no,
kettle,
mate, it
boiled
was like
water.
it like dented inwards. Like
Yeah.
the
No, but
front
you know what I
plastic
mean.
trim.
Well, on videos when they pour boiling water on the
Yeah.
thing,
Well, I had to
And
do it
then
before I got home because Mum was home.
plunger.
So yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
where was this?
So it was quite close to home, which was quite scary. Do you want the full rundown, or shall I just do
Nick can be good cop, I'll be
detail by
bad cop.
detail? I'll do right.
Shut
so
up,
this
you
Do
liars.
a little rundown. Do a little rundown.
little-
Shut up.
So Dad recently went to France on his bike.
Oh wait, yeah. So how recent are we talking?
Very recent. A couple of months ago. No. When did he go to France? It was like actually 4 months ago or something like that. He went to France, and Mum was home, and my car basically got a flat. And I was like, I need a car. Mum, can I use yours? She's like, no, I'm leaving in like 10 minutes. You can't use mine. So she basically says, well, if you're just, because basically I needed to go down to Paul's, which is the garage down the road. I need to go there, get a new tyre, because he can do it in like 10 minutes. He can switch a tyre out. So I chucked the tyre in the back of Dad's truck, and I was like, do you think, like, can I just take Dad's? Mum was like, well, yeah, it's not too far. And I'm fully comp on my insurance, so I can technically drive other vehicles. I've driven my mum's car. I've driven Jonah's car.
Yeah.
And it was, I think that road was closed, so I had to go that way. And I went down there, and I went through Alton Street. You don't know what I'm talking about, but
Nope.
just details for the sake of whatever. Alton Street, past, there's a long straight, and the turning that kind of goes back towards the garage where I was going, it kind of, I wasn't used to the size of it, and I didn't realise how wide it is compared to my car. So as I went around the corner, I hit this verge and kind of bashed the front, went a little bit to the side and kind of went into a bush a little bit. Not like, I didn't like to the point where I was like,
Yeah.
bang, but it kind of hit it, and I like readjusted, but I'd hit something, and I was like,
But
fuck.
so you didn't come to a stop. Did you keep going?
No. Well, I did, because I was like, I've hit something. I heard a bang, and I've hit something. So I stopped,
Yeah.
went round and checked the front, and there was this dent probably about that deep, probably like that, in the front plastic trim. And I knew Dad had his heat gun in the back because he used it for his for the glue on the cattle
Yeah.
things. And he has a converter for his cigarette lighter for a plug. So I plugged it in, and I was just like, I've seen people do it on YouTube before. I'm just gonna heat the fuck out of it.
Wait, so
and then
did you just
punch
do it
it
on the
through.
side of the road?
Yeah, I had to because I'm
Yeah.
not telling Mum. Oh, I've just
No.
dented Dad's truck. My dad would be fuming. He doesn't know.
So it was
Just
a
comes in now.
bumper, kind of.
Yeah. So you've got front of the car.
Yeah.
Little-
So you've
it
got
was
the
the
headlights.
bottom-
You've got the.
Yeah, bottom section of that. So you got the headlights
Yeah.
there. It's the further down section.
Okay. Is it all black?
Yep. So he didn't see where the paint chipped or anything like that because the underneath is black as well. So
And
Any more questions?
could you go out and like point? You could see. You could like if you looked, you could see. Oh look, there's a fucking scratch there now.
no, I haven't looked. Genuinely, I haven't.
Okay,
Looked. I kind
you've
of
not-
did it. I was like, I've popped it out. Adrenaline was rushing. My dad would be fucking fuming. Adrenaline was going around. I mean, he doesn't know I drove his truck.
Oh yeah.
But so, Mum was just like, "Well, it's fine. It's just down the road." And that's disappeared. Oh, there it is. And then I got my tyre, came back, didn't even speak to Mum about it. Just like, I saw my tyre. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Wait. So was it the tire from your car that needed sorting out?
Yeah. So that's why I couldn't drive my car.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck.
Discuss.
Oh.
Or do you need more info?
Wait. So
I'll give you
there's
more.
no one. Your parents don't know now, even, or did you tell them?
No, I haven't told either of them.
Does
Because
Jonah know?
it's like it's not worth it.
No.
Did
I
your
probably told Jonah.
Did your parents
maybe.
find out about the boomerang?
Well, he was 5.
Yes, his back was bloody. Like yeah,
Okay.
He
but
was
I don't
he-
remember that because I
So
was
that,
young. I
that,
can't
that makes
remember
me feel
bit,
like that's more
but yeah.
believable. I feel like you would tell your mum and dad stuff. I feel like you're quite honest with
I'm
your
l-
mum and dad.
I understand your point, but my dad's truck is like his thing.
Yeah,
I
which
don't
is
know how
why
to
you'd never
explain
break it. And I believe that you can drive safely
No, but
enough
I
that
didn't-
you wouldn't do that.
I didn't mean to break
no,
it.
it's-
I know,
yeah.
I know it's by accident. But I feel like you know how to drive from one place that's really nearby that wouldn't cause a
In a little car, yes.
Yeah,
little car.
that's the thing. It's a
My
big
dad's truck
truck.
is huge.
You've driven it
See,
before,
when-
though.
When I
Yeah.
no, not distance. Literally just moved it around the driveway. But when I started the Amazon job that I did actually crash the van
Eh?
a couple times.
Because
Is
it
that
was
I
so
don't know if I
true?
told
big.
you that. This isn't part of the lie thing. That was
Yeah.
like, I
Got
did
two
like,
truths and
tap
two
the van,
lies.
crash. Yeah, well, that is the truth.
Oh man.
Sorry,
I-
sorry,
Because
sorry
it's
to
also
be that
big,
guy. I just wanted to put some like pressure on you so that it.
No, mate. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that is the
it's
that is the aim
isn't
of the
it? That
game,
is
Matt.
the game.
To
wind
whine
you up
out the
enough.
little in what are the words? The
Inconsistencies.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I feel like you maybe you were trying to think of like a truth, because I think the lies were easy for you to think of. I think the truth was the one you were difficult.
Right.
And so you went either you were just like I'm leaning towards the first one, you fucking slashing your brother. And that you either it just popped into your head like things do. You was like, "Oh my god, that fucking happened." Like when you're trying to think, or you asked your mum and dad like
For a story that you can't
like,
remember.
what happened? And they were like, "Oh, there was that time when you fucking slashed Jonah," and you're like,
Ah,
"Perfect."
Interesting.
My guess is the boomerang is the truth.
What do you reckon, Matt?
Well, I don't want to believe that you've been smoking. I believe that we brought you up in a suitable environment where
brought
you would
you
know that you shouldn't be smoking. So I'm not going to vote that one. For the third option, I don't believe that you could.
You don't buy it.
I don't buy the fact that you break your dad's car, because I believe that you wholesomely love your dad enough not to break his car.
I didn't.
I know it was an accident and all that, but I don't believe it. You drive your car well. You've been driving as an
Right.
Amazon delivery driver, so I also believe that it is one.
That was after. I've been driving as an Amazon driver since after.
Yeah, when
Wait,
did you
said
say
it was
it
4
was?
minutes ago? I swear you've
Yeah,
been an
I
Amazon
started 3 months ago. 3 months being an
Oh.
Amazon driver.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you've been
Yeah,
such
I-
a
You both go
fantastic.
in-
You've been such
I-
a
Sounds
like you both
what's
go
it
in
about
boomerang.
driving though? That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't believe you've been smoking either.
I believe that
No.
you smoke when you want to do
I
it in
know-
a social opportunities, but I believe that you're too busy to do it enough that you get addicted. Although
He's
to
not
be fair
addicted,
saying
though.
that, no, but he said
No,
he
no,
was.
Three
was
a
his
week
word.
is not. No. Did you?
3 to 5 a week. It was
No,
like 3
but
to
did you
5.
ever
But
say
in his
addicted?
words,
You
he
never
said
said
addicted.
addicted, did you?
No, never said.
Are you wait? Are you still doing
I
it
said
now?
semi-regularly.
Are you still
Yeah.
doing it now?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hang on. No, actually, don't worry. No, don't worry.
We've got him. We've got him.
I still think boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah. My thoughts are boomerang as well.
Both boomerang.
Okay, maybe not. Okay. Oh god,
Oh.
you're too excited, man.
Lock in. Fucking lock
Okay,
in.
yeah, let's
Someone
lock in on the boomerang. We'll do 2 doubles.
Lock
yeah.
in on the boomerang.
We'll do a
2
double.
doubles. Locked in.
Yeah.
You've absolutely smashed it.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, mate,
I
they
knew
were
it.
fucking good as well.
Were they? Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, but you both got them, so they weren't that good. Yeah, I have
No, but-
slashed my brother's back open with a boomerang though. At the same time,
I feel like you've told a story like that before.
I might have done.
I don't.
we were
That's
back
new
at
to
home.
me.
Because I remember you saying something,
Mm.
doing something in the summer and hitting your brother. And I didn't remember it was a
Also-
boomerang, but I remembered that.
Maybe.
Also, how little you had on that and how much you had on the other two was like maybe like a little bit of a bluffer.
I had quite a lot on the boomerang. I described as much as I could, actually.
as you
As
but
you
then
could,
anything
because you couldn't
you just went.
remember
Oh, I can't remember what happened after. Which
That is true. I genuinely can't remember.
which
what happened after.
which I do believe, but it's also an easy cop out. Like
yeah,
like any
that's
questions
true.
you have, I can't answer. Like,
That's a good point.
But good lad, you're not smoking.
mate,
No,
that
I'm not.
fucking-
Although, well, what I was going to say is, look, I've got this.
you have got a pouch there, don't you?
But
Wait,
it's
how many-
not got any in. It's got nothing in.
All right.
It's just, I
Where,
don't know.
you know what you could have
I
done?
just found it in-
You could have planted it on your desk there, or on your on that. just not mentioned it at all.
Yeah. Just
like-
put it in the back corner.
No, I was cleaning my room earlier and I just found it. And I think that's from, well, it's not from me because I don't smoke, but it's from someone obviously hanging around in my room.
Yeah. Oh, mate, they were fucking good.
Well, they weren't because.
No, they were.
No.
Because it was a little like it wasn't obvious, but I
No.
still.
Yeah. I'm glad I doubled down. I'm glad I doubled down.
Double down. Yeah, because you were going to switch.
I stuck with my gut.
You did stick with your gut.
Right.
Anyway,
Point.
Matthew, what have you got to say for yourself?
So I'm gonna have to read off a list every time, because if I read
It's
off
fine.
the
I
list,
was as well.
I read as well, Matt.
I was as well. Yeah.
My
So-
phone was just here.
My laptop's here.
basically, first story is I basically, when I was 7 years old, and we were
It's
traveling.
a lie.
to,
You've never been 7 years old.
Okay. Yeah.
So around the
they've
time that
sussed me out
Lucas
already.
slashed
Apparently,
his
I
brother.
haven't lived for 7 years.
Yeah, around the time I slashed my brother with a boomerang.
around that time, we were going to France.
Nice.
And so on this way to France, we were on a ferry. And on this ferry, my 7-year-old self decided that I needed to go to the loo. And
Good.
basically my mum and dad were like, all right, that's fine. We'll wait outside. And obviously my brother is there at the same time. And me being me, I basically lost myself on the ferry for like an hour and a half.
got lost on the ferry?
So by going
Lost
into the loo, after then, obviously I don't remember too much about it, but apparently, according to my parents, I went in there and they just didn't see me come out for a certain amount of time and got really worried. One of them stayed there, and then the other one went around the ferry, started looking around everywhere trying to find me.
Oh.
And after obviously an hour and a half, they were like, "Oh shit,
An hour and a half.
that's where
That's
where you've been."
long
And obviously,
time.
this is a ferry to France, which
Okay. A lot to dissect here.
Yeah. So I mean, you can ask your questions where you want, but I can't.
Where you want.
I can't really.
I'll ask them right here, thank you.
All right.
So, first of all,
Yes,
why did you not drive to France?
we did.
Wait, how long was the ferry?
Through the tunnel.
We used ferries. Every time we go to France, we do like an annual France trip, basically. Not more recently, but basically
You
from
used to.
like I don't know 3 years when I was 3 years old to like I don't know 12, because we used to go with the same people, same family friends, and then we used to all get on the same ferry and all drive there and go. Obviously, drive on the ferry and all that sort of shit.
How long was the ferry again?
Well, it was an overnight ferry.
No, but how long was it? Because it's from the
How-
UK
how
to
long was it?
France.
What do you mean?
How many hours is the journey?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You don't know.
I have
No.
no idea. I just know that it was one of the overnight ferries that was to France. So going from England to France.
So
But
I
you've-
might have found a hole.
Go on.
It takes an hour and a half to get from the UK to France on a ferry.
Overnight ferry.
Why would it take overnight?
Wait, so would you go all the way down to the south of France?
Oh,
I
you didn't fucking say that.
Well, that's
Or
that's
have
what
I
I
just
mean
given
by
him a...
that. No. So that's
Nick,
what
what
I
have you
mean.
done?
Oh, for
yeah,
fuck's sake.
maybe I've...
So from England to Dover. No, from Dover to Calais. Sorry, England to Dover. From Dover to Calais. That's only a 2-hour ferry. However, we do overnight ferries
We, as a family.
Where
We-
to?
do
Like,
overnight
because we're
ferries.
French. Oui. Monsieur.
right, okay.
No,
What,
but-
so like...
Yeah.
That'd be a long old ferry. Wait,
But-
hang on. You're fucking off around Portugal and Spain.
No. Lucas, just think about that. No. Not,
You don't
not
know
all
geography,
the way
do you?
around, just to the bit... They're not going...
Let
No.
Let me look at a map. Hang on.
You can still go to the southwest of France,
Yeah.
Hang on.
just not southeast, because then, yes, you're right, you would go all...
Look, my
Way around
my
Spain.
details of where the overnight ferry was not my complication of whether.
No, but you say
Everybody's
that as
FaceTiming me.
as a
Christ.
7-year-old, but you say you did this. It's an annual thing, so you've done it
Right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I get what you're
since
saying.
being 7. So why
No.
don't you know how long it is? No,
What? So
You've-
no. So
This
that's
is a point.
another misconception here. So
oh,
I'm saying that we've gone to
misconception.
France via
Yes.
many a different. Usually it's the same overnight ferry, but this overnight
Yes.
ferry would mean that you would be getting on the ferry at 10ish and getting into France by like 8 in the morning, maybe like 9, maybe even 10. Depends.
so you're
but
saying
it could
it's
depend.
a 10 to 12 hour ferry.
But yeah, because it's overnight, you have time to sleep it off, so you feel less
No, I know,
like
I know.
jet lag and all
I'm
that
not-
sort of stuff.
I'm just saying. You said it's an annual thing, which means you didn't stop going after 7. You went into your teens, and
And also, if it only takes an hour and a half to get to the top of France, it's not going to take 10 hours to get to the side of France.
So
mate,
it
no, but
does.
to be fair, it does. It takes like 6 hours from Wales to Ireland. Genuinely,
What, the Republic of Ireland?
I don't know.
No, it
I just-
wouldn't take that long to get to the
I just
Republic
know.
of Ireland.
I just know my mate
no,
got
trust,
the ferry,
so
and it's
so
like 6
it
hours.
does.
to
It does.
Ireland.
I can get my mum
Whether
and
it's
dad in it
Belfast
if
or
you
Dublin,
want
I'm not sure.
to prove this case, but that isn't the weird thing about this story anyway. Like that's
Okay.
not even.
Oh, yeah, we've fixated on a madness.
that's a
Yeah, I
that's
know.
a hell
Sorry,
of a fixation.
it was meant to be a little. Sorry,
But anyway, so
Um,
your point of the fact that I'm 7 years old
No.
and we've done it annually. We do this. So in France, we do this. What's it called? Like a camper
And in
vanning club
France.
thing.
Okay.
Country club.
And it's not. Well, no, it's like a French thing where like they do all these activities and stuff, and for like little children, and it means that the parents can just do what they want.
Butlins.
But bit like Butlins, but camper vanning instead.
Okay.
Lovely.
And so that's what I meant by we do that annually. But obviously we just do it across France, so it's not like we do the same ferry every time.
Okay, fair enough. Do you remember much of the nightmare period, that hour and a half?
That's a long time.
Do you remember any? Do you remember feeling fucking scared? Do you remember seeing?
No.
waves?
Where were you?
Nothing like that. It was more just like I went for a big old shit and then just.
Where were you?
And then what? Okay.
When you got out, where were you? Like, what did you? When you got out, where did you? Because an hour and a half is a long time.
So bear in mind, this is a time where it's a busy time at the toilets. Basically, I must have sneaked. So my mum and dad's theory is that I sneaked past, like with people, and they just went and walked around for a bit, doing my old self, but like just not giving a care in the world, and just like how little kids wander.
Yeah.
Sort of
so you didn't feel lost. You were just having a little wander.
No, I was just having a wander, but it was a long wander.
A very long
wander.
And no one thought to go, you look a bit lost, kid. Anyway.
Not as far as I'm aware.
I'd say on to the next one. We've got a lot of information. On to the
next one. So it's a common theme among these stories. So basically, when I was this makes my parents look really bad actually.
You get lost in every single one.
I got lost on a beach in Cornwall when I was 3 years old.
When you were 3.
When I was 3.
You're not getting that far as a 3-year-old. You've got tiny little legs.
let me just say this. Let me say this. This is typical little brother behaviour, because my brother always got fucking lost. Always. He got lost in Pret. He got lost in IKEA. Understandably.
It wasn't in the city.
He got lost
so
in shopping centres.
It was just on a packed beach where, like, you're running around.
Okay.
Anyway, you go.
Which beach?
It's Cornwall.
Oh,
that's what my mum and dad told me.
Okay.
Hang on, no.
I was
Don't
3 years
allow that
old.
as an answer.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Cornwall is a big place.
Do you know what the beach was called, or do you just know it was Cornwall?
Just know it was in a holiday in Cornwall when it was summertime. Packed beach.
See, the thing with this is we're all going off what your parents have said. Okay, how long
has he gone to his parents?
So the theme of these truths and lies this time is that these are all stories that are from when I was so young that I don't particularly remember them.
Okay.
Interesting. So he's done a technique so he doesn't have to remember everything because he's so young, I don't remember.
Well, then it doesn't give it away as much.
It's true. So how long were you lost? Do you know?
No idea. I don't think it was very long. It's probably like 20 minutes max. I mean, I was just a 3-year-old. I couldn't have really gotten very far, but it's amongst the
you
packed
got some
crowds.
little legs at 3 years old.
Can you give us any more detail? Like, how busy?
How was your mum looking?
I don't know. Like
20 years ago.
Packed.
Woo-wee! I don't even know what your mum looks like now, to be fair. I can't remember.
Yeah, oh man. Packed enough where a 3-year-old can get lost, basically.
That is a packed beach.
Like peak summertime.
What time?
Cool summertime.
Okay. Like
He doesn't
August.
remember, conveniently.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to answer every single time saying, I don't know, I was 3 years old. That's the details so the details that I've told you are what my parents told me.
Does your brother remember it?
Well, I mean, he was 5. So
Fair enough.
Probably not.
No, and he's in London at the moment, so I didn't really get a chance to interview him and say, you know what did you think of when I did this?
Conveniently.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Lucas, I can't
all
think
the
of
information. No, I don't know. I mean, what do we ask?
Yeah. What more information can we get? What were you wearing?
Got hiccups. All right, stop thinking about 3-year-olds. Fucking hell. Got hiccups.
I've got no fucking clue.
Next.
Next?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. All right, so My next one is same age, same age.
Oh, okay.
I'm 3.
Same
I'm still 3. And this one's even more interesting. I don't know how my mum and dad thought this happened, but basically, imagine this: I am in my family.
We have to
house.
imagine because it's a lie, don't we?
Oh well,
Hey.
I'm in the family home, watching TV, just casually sitting there, all that. And
Yeah.
my dad is supposed to be looking after me. And basically, we've got in with this house, we've got this I don't know. Apparently, it's an 8 foot tall,
Not away.
8 foot tall, wooden thing that goes around the house, so that
Yeah.
because there's a cul-de-sac.
Okay.
There's a big what's it called, fence and gate that's obviously no child could manage to make their way over this gate and then go across the cul-de-sac and then try and find their mother who was at the neighbours and then see them through the window and start waving at them.
Yeah.
And then my mum looks over and goes, "Why the fuck is she here?"
She.
And obviously,
You had a sex change since.
why the fuck is he here? And obviously finding me there and being like, how the fuck did this guy climb a 8 foot wall at 3 years old and
Why is
then
she calling
also
a
walk
3-year-old
across?
guy?
I was going to say, why is she calling a girl a guy as well? It would surprise me.
These are all
Back in the
these are
day.
just
Back in the
storytelling
day.
ways. Okay, I can do it a little less maybe like that, but I don't know. That's the story.
You,
Do you know what's mad? I thought Matt would be the easiest to read. I have not got a clue.
You've not got
I think-
a clue.
I think the last one you've just said is bullshit. I think that one's bullshit because you changed your entire way of telling the story. The whole thing was like, oh, and she's not expecting me to turn up and wave at you through the window and blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's
I think
how
that's
my
wrong.
mum told me because she was like absolutely
So convenient.
out of wits.
Convenient. Are they
Can
all
you get your
lies?
mum in? Can you get your mum in and we'll question her?
She probably
question your
doesn't
mum.
want to be on the internet, but
Big up the Schmod.
Big up.
yeah, I can't do
No.
that.
I
So
think the
your
third
so
one's
your
bullshit.
dad is meant to be looking after you.
So he's just doing household duties, doing the ironing and all this sort of thing.
Yeah. What's your brother
Not
doing?
cooking, he can't do that for shit. Do you know that part of the story never got told to me. To this day,
He's tired
I've
about.
never known what my brother's doing.
And why would he? Because he
Mm.
was 3.
Because he doesn't exist.
Because he was your
'Cause he
brother.
doesn't exist.
That's the
It's the
lie.
That's the lie.
I've never met your brother. It must be a lie.
We've never seen you and your brother in the same room. Mm.
He does exist, I swear.
It's a lie. No. I
Lucas,
think
what are
the
you
third
thinking?
one's bull. Third one's bull. I'm. Oh, fuck off! I don't.
2 lies and a
Mm,
truth.
That's the one. What was the middle one? Oh, the second one
beach.
again. The beach.
3-year-old on a
Not the
beach. For
That's the.
how long did you say? 20? Like an average lost time. You said, didn't you?
Yeah.
See, the
I
thing
know.
is-
So for the beach, I said it was like 20 minutes max because there's not very far that I
Who's
can run.
Max?
How do you know how you got found in the end? Like, did your mum just find you, or were you like handed? Like, was someone going,
I'm
"Child"?
pretty sure it must
I don't want it. Whose child is
it
this?
must have been my dad just desperately searching around, I think.
Yeah.
But
Well, I wouldn't say
I
desperately.
feel like
but-
that story's been told a lot, and it's kind of a bit like I still don't understand how it happened.
Oh, has it now? Has it?
I
Lucas-
think that one's true. I think the first one's bullshit because it does not take 12 hours to get to the side of France.
If that's your reasoning for not picking that, then dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
And also, if you, as a 7-year-old, if you don't see your mum and you're meant to see your mum, there's freak out. There's not, oh, I'm just going to go for a little walk. There's like,
Yeah.
fuck, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
No,
You're
because
not going to ask other people, but other
that's-
people are going to be like, oh shit, he's freaking out.
I don't know.
An hour and a half
Unless-
is a long time.
Have you lost a lot of confidence since then? Could you walk around a ferry now?
What, at 7 years old?
At my age, I hope I could.
It'd struggle
I hope
now.
I could interrail.
It'd struggle.
That would be
Hmm.
quite embarrassing if I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm saying the second one is true.
I'm gonna say the third one.
Ooh,
I think
baby cakes.
You think I'm a
You-
monkey?
Baby monkey. Baby monkey.
Baby
monkey. Riding
on a pig.
Anyway,
Baby monkey.
Are we locked in?
Locked
Locking in. Third.
So, number one, hid from my parents on a ferry, 7 years old. That was my brother, not me.
oh, so you've asked your parents?
Yeah.
Wait, was he hanging about for an hour and a half, just walking around? You don't.
I was
what were
5
you
years
doing?
old. I have no idea. I was with whoever was trying to wait and get the tour.
That's good though. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And then
So it's like slight truth.
last on a
Yeah.
beach. That was also my brother, not me. So, in
Can I-
fact, I am the monkey that climbed over an 8-foot fence to
Can-
get to my
Wait,
mum.
that was the only one you said differently. Obviously, that's going to be the truth then, because that's the only one out of the three.
Also,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it at the time. I want to say it now.
I've already said that story before.
You've told that story before.
Yeah.
You bastard! I haven't heard that.
I knew. the thing is,
no, you
I
have.
did this
He
one
did it on the pod.
first.
He did it on the
I
pod
did it on
as
the
well.
pod. Yeah.
It was like funniest stories or something. Like, oh,
Oh, for fuck's
And
sake!
Matt brought
did
that.
not. No bells were.
I was
rung,
because I was
I'll tell you
watching
that
you
much.
like, I don't think he's remembered.
No. The thing is, the
I
fact that you
still
said
don't
that and immediately clocked on, I was like, mate, they've already heard this story before, and yeah.
No, I don't remember it.
But I thought that
That's
was.
mad.
I thought I could possibly sneak it in because the first two stories were not from my perspective, but I was still on the
Yeah.
said
Well,
place.
Well, that's the thing.
I was just a
My
good child that never got lost.
my lies were kind of close to the truth as well. Like, I never broke Amy's watch, but it did come broken. Like, she had to send it back and got another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I did the opposite. You did the same as Matt. 'Cause
Yeah.
You were saying, Matt, you were doing slight truth, slight lies. Mine was like outright lie, and outright truth.
So, have you not smoked a cigarette in the last 3-4 months? Not a single cigarette.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't smoked a cigarette. No.
Did you even drive your dad's car?
No, I've never driven it. I've
So
moved it
that
around
was-
the
it
driveway.
was so
That was true.
Because I was
Like,
thinking maybe you
completely.
did do that trip, but everything was fine. But you were like, oh, maybe
Nope.
they're like, because the easiest lies are the ones close to the truth.
I
Yeah.
have never driven my dad's truck more than out of the driveway. Like the driveway, just moving it around so I can
Yeah,
move
yeah.
my car around. And then the smoking one, obviously. I mean, that's well, it's not really because I don't smoke.
That's really annoying.
I've smoked probably
I
like 4 cigarettes in my life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I should have known. Should have known.
We should do that because it means you both got mine, so maybe we shouldn't do that actually.
do what? Sorry.
Where it's like either definite truth or definite lie. But you both got mine, so it didn't work.
I think that was a fluke. I wouldn't worry too hard about that.
Were they good though, or was it like
Yes.
obvious?
Yeah.
No, it was not.
Oh, thank God.
It was
The only
not at
How did you
all.
get it then? Both of you.
I mean,
Mm,
my guess
I mean, we had a
was-
33% chance. You know, it's not
Yeah.
like that outrageous.
that's true. That's
But-
true.
I do like to think I know you well enough that you wouldn't pick up smoking. I just think like,
Wow.
and it was between the car one because like you are handy enough to do that yourself. Like, just fucking fix it. go
I
on.
have. I don't know if I want to say this. I have done it on. I have had to do something like that on a car that wasn't mine.
Whose car it was?
I will not.
I
will not disclose. Well, it's fine because it looks as good as it did when it happened because I just managed to do it. It wasn't with a heat gun though. It was with. I just ended up having to fucking punch it out from behind.
What,
like
from,
it was
like,
the bumper was
underneath
bent
the car, and you have to go.
behind, so the front of the car, and I got my arm in, like round the side of the bumper and was punching it.
Well, like
I
by the
managed to pop
wheel,
it out again.
in the wheel.
Yes, around by the
opening.
wheel. Move
Yeah.
the wheel arch bit and just fucking punch the shit out of this front bumper. But it worked, and they've not noticed, and it's fine.
Fucking hell.
And if it wasn't fine, I would have paid for the damages, but it genuinely went back to normal, so I just didn't say anything.
I mean, I
Was it
would've-
my
Whose car?
car?
What?
No, it wasn't your car.
Or was it?
I'd
Yeah,
have
was
been
it
your
Matt's car?
It wasn't
been-
Matt's car.
Oh, that would have been
Can you
such a
imagine
good lie.
if I said,
like Lucas, me or you just went, Matt, we borrowed your car one day to go and like, I don't know.
went to the lakes?
Yeah. Like we
District.
we desperately needed a car. You weren't in,
Yeah.
but we found your keys, went for a little spin.
Nick stubbed his toe, so we had
I would
to
have noticed that
go
my
to the
petrol
hospital.
went missing.
Maybe.
What if it was
maybe.
down the road?
Obviously, that's a lie.
Yeah, probably. He's lying.
Oh, that would have been fucking good.
Yeah, if we like planned it, I said it, and Nick was like, "No, and then like I'm like, "Oop."
Oh my God, don't say that.
Don't say
Well,
that.
Well, thank you for listening. I
Yeah,
hope you
we've
enjoyed.
smashed. That took way longer than I thought it would. I thought we'd have like 3 or 4 out each, but I guess there's a lot of talking, isn't there?
3 or 4 what?
3 or 4 stories each, like 3 or 4 rounds each.
We had 3 rounds. Wait, are you saying you came
Each.
with? Are you saying you came with like 9?
I've got 4 truths and like however many lies on it.
Yeah.
I've got a lot.
I've got 7 lies
Why
and
have
4 truths.
I planned only for 2 lies and 1 truth.
Oh. Well, I'm
'Cause
glad
I
I
knew
used my
this
good
was-
one
this was-
first.
This is what I meant. This is what I was like. We're gonna properly, rather than just fucking skim through. Anyway,
Oh.
it worked out well. No, but the fact,
Sorry,
but the
what
fact that it has, well, the fact that it's genuinely lasted. Well, that's why I like.
glitched.
Oh, did it?
You lagged out, so you just went like
you
this.
did. You lagged a bit. You're doing
Look
like
like a mini martial artist who
Oh.
was doing Vogue.
That's why I was preparing answers for like I was expecting you to ask. Oh, so why did like you not move in with them? Like when, what
Mhm.
house and stuff? I was getting ready to fight my
Oh,
corner.
so were you a bit disappointed that we didn't ask more questions?
Yeah, because I'd planned out like Katie, because
Ah.
Katie did genuinely drop out in first year, but I was gonna like lie about when. Like I was gonna say, oh,
right.
the reason was because Katie dropped out and she wasn't sure and whatever. And yeah, I had it planned, but you just never.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
To
Hope
be
you
fair,
enjoyed.
I had answers.
did?
As well. Anyway, go on. Do the outro.
thanks for listening. Follow on everywhere
Titbot.
and
Every single where.
every single one. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe.
Subscribe, eh?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-da. Ta-da.